The magic of the FA Cup.
The magic.
That's what we can call it. So yeah, this weekend was a good one, to be fair. A real good one. Third round of the FA Cup. Obviously, we were the lowest seeded side in the competition, so known as the underdogs going into the game. Stevenage at home. And yeah, we felt like we could win the game 100%. We had the belief and we had the confidence going into the game that we were in a good position to go and win the game, basically. Yeah. So yeah, we've gone out and we've said what everyone's called a cup set, an FA Cup set. And what we done? Giant Slayers, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for us in the change room, we felt like we went out and it felt like a normal day.
Yeah, okay.
Do you get what I mean? It didn't feel any different for us in terms of on the pitch. We felt like, okay, cool, we're going into this game 11v11. We've played against most of Stevenage's players before, to be fair, because they've all been in like the National League and that sort of stuff. So it wasn't playing against anyone that you know is of a higher skill level or anything like that to you. And obviously we all want to be where they are. So at the same time, we're obviously trying to showcase ourselves at the same time. So yeah, we put our best foot forward and we got the result. And I feel like in the first stage of the game, we dominated. Obviously, we rode our luck at times in the second half.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, with some of the chances they had. But all in all, I feel like we deserved a win. And yeah, on to the next round. So on to Ipswich in the fourth round.
Yes.
Which is the first time someone of this low has made it to the fourth round of the FA Cup.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
So history makers.
Yes. Because I was obviously the round before. That's before you were there. You guys beat Barrow. So you've done League 2. You've done League 1.
Got
now you're going to do
do the championship.
Yeah.
I was watching your gaffers like post match after, and I was like, oh, league by league. Obviously, he wanted Wolves as an ex Wolves player, but yeah, no, it's well, like stadium wise, Portman Road. Even though I haven't been there, it's one of those stadiums that look aesthetically pleasing, and I like those old school homely closed stadiums, innit?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Loftus Road. I like Loftus Road a lot, but. Yeah, no. Obviously, I was at the game, and it was the game changed when you went off in it. In terms of like first half, I thought you got your team out of not danger, but high up the pitch a lot in terms of like ball carrying. And sometimes that goes underrated, and it showed like in the second half. Like it's not you guys were under the cosh, but you couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Do you know
it
what
felt
I mean?
like that. It felt like whenever we did get somewhere, the ball was coming straight back.
Yeah,
at us.
And it wasn't like a proper bombardment like that, but it was just a lot of pressure, obviously, and stuff like that. Whereas like first half, the game there was like you couldn't tell the difference between the two sides in terms of like the levels. And there's what 3 leagues between, or was it 4?
3 National League, League 2, 3.
Yeah, 3 leagues between them.
Yeah.
Whereas like second half, you could see the difference. Obviously, there's more pressure in that, and. Like I was intrigued looking at their lineup to see if they'll start like their starters, which they did. Because like even speaking to boys that have faced them, they're attackers. They're not just workhorses, but they're real workhorses. So I was like, if your centre backs or your defenders ain't on it,
they're gonna capitalize.
Bro, Stevenage attackers, they work flipping hard. That's one thing. Like other boys have told me that they don't cheat the game in the sense that, boy. And like you said, probably that's more so from like the level that they previously played at and stuff like that. Because looking at their team, I don't see like big names from like previous League One clubs like that. Obviously the odd ones like Freeman, who was at Wickham and stuff like that. But like say dropping down from Champ, etc.
Yeah, they don't have many. Like, they have
because they only came up last season. Yeah,
so they basically and remember that was the year when they were meant to be in the National League. So they signed a team for the National League. Yeah. And then
last year
promoted to League One.
That was quick.
Because they finished second in League 2 last season. Yeah.
So they've done well, to be fair.
And they're 7th, I think, right now in League 1. Yeah. They're just out the playoff.
They're doing well.
Yeah. Bro. So it was like a big result for Maidstone. You get me? And
giant killers.
Yeah, to an extent, I'd say. But, you know, as we said, it felt like a normal day for us. And it was like, okay, cool. We got to go out and get the job done. Obviously, to the whole of Maidstone and everyone like that, it's a great result. And it's a great result for us also.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's a case of we knew what we went out to do. And we've got the 4th round now. And it's going to be another one of these crazy ones where we have to go and do another madness and kill the Giants again.
Yeah.
But it's
This
quite
time at their ground.
yeah, but it is quite because the Maidstone's pitch is a great leveler.
Yeah.
That's what's being said because obviously you have to know the way the ball bounces and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's quite interesting the ties and the draws they've got. So it's been Barrow who got promoted from the National League quite a few years ago
Yeah.
to League Two. It's been Stevenage who got promoted from the League Two to League One
Last season.
and Ipswich who got promoted from League One to the Championship
Last season. Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. We're kind of going through stages, and we weren't overjoyed with the draw because everyone wanted a Premier League side.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's probably a better draw for us because it's a chance to showcase yourself against the level that we can maybe move to.
Yeah, some of the players and stuff like that.
You get what I mean? So
definitely.
it's probably the best thing for us as players. As much as we want the Premier League tie, the best thing for us in career development would probably be playing the Championship side.
Yeah.
Because that's probably the next step, the League Ones, the Championships from where we are. You get what I mean? So that would be the best step in our career paths.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to be showcased on that level, so you can see that okay, you can play at this level, you can play against players at this level, so people will trust you.
And the thing with like, there's clubs in those leagues from League 2 to Championship who sign from non-league.
100%.
So like you said, as long as you're showcasing, you've got teams like Peterborough. That's their mantra to sign from the lower league and effectively make profit and stuff like that. So like you
Huddersfield have done it recently.
Yeah. So, and even Wickham, the striker Kone, through, I think he scored yesterday in the EFL Trophy, sorry. Obviously that was his debut. And non-league, did he have 100 goals and however long or whatever? Like, so, but the proof's in the pudding, you get 100%. Me? And as long as you guys work hard, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and George Elokobi, our manager, he doesn't give us any, he doesn't mess around with us. We're running we're run like a Premier League football club is kind of run because him and the assistant manager Craig Fagan, they've obviously played in the Premier League, so they run the football club how a football club should be run. So we don't get away with anything.
Yeah, that's good.
It's the perfect. It's like the perfect environment for a player trying to develop and a player trying to just push on in their career, because you don't get away with anything. You can't cheat the game, as you said with the Stevenage players. So every day, even when you're injured, every day you're coming in to work hard. As much as okay, cool, I might be injured, and we think it's okay, I can rest. Now you're still in the gym, you're still working. When you're on the training pitch, you're working more time. You're running 8K in training, 8 to 10K on training days. So when it comes to the match day and you're told to run 12, 13K, well, we did it 2 days ago in training, so it doesn't feel like anything anymore.
Fair.
So, the environment change, as I spoke about last week, is been a great thing for me, and I'm enjoying it. And as the boys said, I turned up in the third round. They said they did all the hard work. I'm glad to have contributed. I got the penalty and then I got injured. So
listen, you came and you got your assist.
Yeah, exactly. So I helped them out in some sense, and I'll hopefully to be back for the game against Ipswich.